Welcome to a new video on hydrogen in IC engine. This is basically a part 2 of the hydrogen in IC engine. If you did not watch a part 1 of this particular video, then please check it out. Well, in this video, we will talk about smaller quenching distance, high diffusivity, comparatively low density, and air-fuel ratio of hydrogen engine, and we will see what is the stoichiometric ratio, air-fuel ratio, lean air-fuel ratio, and rich air-fuel ratio of particular hydrogen engine. And in last, we will talk about what are the emissions is generated by this particular hydrogen engine. So, if you are curious about the hydrogen engine, then please watch till the end. So first, smaller quenching distance. So this is an disadvantage of the hydrogen engine, that in case of hydrogen there is a 0.6 mm as shown in this piston cylinder assembly. Here red line is shown, it is very near to a cylinder wall, so there is a 0.6 mm distance, and the gasoline has a 3.5 mm distance, so it is comparatively large, so we can remove it very well. So hydrogen has 0.6 mm and gasoline isooctane has 3.5 mm quenching distance, so it is very crucial to quench to hydrogen. Because of that, it increases backfire tendency, so it may be a loss of lifespan of the engine. So because of that, we have to focus on the quenching distance and how to uh, compensate this property of the hydrogen engine. So next is high diffusivity. If we talk about the diffusivity of hydrogen, this is a highest diffusivity in the air. The diffusivity is shown in the green line, so it is highest about it is increasing with temperature, but in normal temperature it is about zero point 0.5, zero point 0.6 or something like that. Hydrogen has very high diffusivity. Because of that property, it mixes well with air, so there is an advantage. And if there is any leak in the system or any leak in the tank, it disperses rapidly in the atmosphere, and also it not pollute the environment, so it is the biggest advantage. If we talk about the density of hydrogen, then here in figure I shown high density and low density. In high density, the atoms are fully packed with each other, and in low density, the distance between the atoms is very large. So the density of hydrogen in a normal atmospheric pressure in gaseous form 0.082 kg per meter cube. So if I talk about in 1 meter cube at normal atmospheric pressure, we can only store about 0.082 kg. If I compare to a petrol or diesel, then we can store in 1 meter cube about 785 kg of petrol or diesel, and it is comparatively very low, so it has a very low energy density. So because of that, it requires a larger space than gasoline. And air fuel ratio of the hydrogen engines by mass, the air fuel ratio for a complete combustion chemical is called stoichiometric air fuel ratio. Stoichiometric air fuel ratio is about 34 j 1. So what is the stoichiometric air fuel ratio? For a complete combustion of 1 gram of hydrogen gas, it requires 34 grams of air. So, and lean mixture is that mixture in which the amount of air is comparatively larger. So it has 180 jem 1. In lean mixture, the flame propagation is very slow. In comparatively rich mixture, rich mixture is that the amount of air is comparatively low that than of stoichiometric air fuel ratio. So it is less than 34 Gem 1, and the advantage of rich air fuel ratio is it has a very fast flame propagation. So because of this property, it is near about ideal engine. And if I talk about emissions, then chemical reaction of hydrogen engine is H2 plus O2 plus N2 is equal to H2O plus N2 plus NOx. Here H2 is a hydrogen in gaseous form, O2 is a oxygen, and N2 is a nitrogen which is available in atmosphere. So it be at the end of the combustion process, it generates H2O, which is not harmful, it is water, so it is good. But N2, which is nitrogen, and here NOx are generated. It is only one emission that is harmful for environment and for us is nitrogen oxides. So nitrogen oxides are generally formed because of the high temperature of engine. So NOx is majorly depends on air fuel ratio, engine compression ratio. If the engine compression ratio is higher, then the temperature of the engine is also higher. It is directly proportional to T. So because of that, NOx is forms in very large amount. And the engine speed, if the engine speed is higher, because of the higher engine speed, it generates very large amount of NOx because there is a high temperature of the engine. So thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel.